Wash your eyes with vitamin B3.
You better not be using all the Old Spice.
Ooh, can you get my bag?
Good morning. So nice to have you join us today. Hope as always that your day is off to a good start. February now is right here at us, and February 7th is a very, very important day. Our first two guests are kind of giving it away a little bit this morning. February 7th is National Wear Red Day. Looking for help. This is Catherine Crump, who is the director this year for Go Red for Women. Do I have that right?
Yeah.
And next to her is Dr. Allison Bailey, who is the chief of cardiology at Park Ridge Medical Center. Good to see you both.
Thank you for having us.
So we were chatting a little bit off camera about how heart disease kind of touches so many people, and we don't always realize it. In this room, there are 5 of us in here right now. I know 2 who heart disease has touched, and I'm sure you know many as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so common. You know, it's the #1 cause of death of all Americans, women included, which is really what part of Go Red is all about. It's getting out the word that heart disease is still a problem. The numbers are going up recently versus going down for death rates. Probably a lot of things. The pandemic certainly affected every health outcome poorly, but even before that we were seeing alarming statistics, and young people are becoming affected.
Well, and I guess that's where the visual can be so powerful, because it takes a long time to make an imprint on people's awareness. So with National Go Red Wear Red Day on February 7th, it's just what the name implies, right, Catherine?
Yeah, exactly. We're really excited for our National Wear Red Day on February 7th. We'll have a proclamation downtown with the mayor, so everyone can come out and join us, but it really is to just bring awareness to what the American Heart Association is doing here locally and across the nation.
I keep getting tongue-tied. You're going to hear me talk about Go Red for Women, and that's because that's coming up in May. We're not talking about that quite yet. Things are still being finalized with plans for that event, but keep it in mind, because it'll be a great event to go and support.
Yeah.
Because when the monies are raised, I believe this is right, with Go Red for Women, it really goes into helping with research, doesn't it, for heart disease?
Yeah, you know, the funds go to a lot of different places. A lot is used locally in our communities. So we have efforts underway that look at nutrition security. You know, there's lots of people that live around us that don't have access to healthy foods, and especially children are predominantly affected. So we have some programs that work with that in schools. We have high blood pressure is a huge problem. Like, we call high blood pressure the silent killer.
Right.
And so we have all these programs in place so people can get screenings for high blood pressure and then get toolkits, including blood pressure cuffs, that actually helps them address that problem.
I brought up the research part of it because I had shared with them off camera, and I've said this story before, so forgive for the repeat, but my father died in 1981, and then he was on the list to have this cutting edge procedure of bypass surgery. So when the monies go in for research, things that were once brand new are now kind of mundane and daily lifesavers for people.
That is so true. And you know, we were talking about, I mean, there's new things that come out every single day in cardiology, which is one of the reasons I love this field. We get to make such an impact not only with the procedures we do, but also the prevention world we live in. And so the American Heart Association is such a great partner for prevention, because we really focus on doing things that keep us all healthy.
Well, share with them what you were telling me. So my father died. I guess other people will be a candidate for this too. You said I should get screened for something.
Yeah, for people that have an early family history or an early event themselves, there's a cholesterol molecule called lipoprotein(a). It's not part of a normal routine cholesterol panel, and it's not affected by your diet or your lifestyle. It's a genetic marker, but there's lots of drugs in development for that, so we're starting to check for it more. But anybody that comes to see me that has an early family history, that's one of the things that we recommend. It can be checked at any lab, so it doesn't have to be in a cardiologist's office.
I guess we do kind of have this mental image of what a heart attack looks like. That's probably faulty. You were telling me that pregnancy actually can cause heart issues for women.
Yeah, cardiovascular disease, which includes things like heart failure and heart attacks and strokes, is the #1 cause of death in pregnancy and the period immediately after that. So young people are affected. It may not be that same plaque rupture or heart attack that we all think about, but things that really affect the outcomes of young women and young families and lives of everyone.
So, Catherine, it's more than just people dressing up and wearing red on February 7th. Area businesses are getting in on this too?
Yeah. We will have businesses all over Chattanooga and the area that are going red with us. And so we love to invite everyone to come out and go red with us on February 7th. Bring out your red. We love
It's a great excuse to go shopping.
It is.
In case you need one, there you have it.
Yeah.
Before I let you run, I know people have heard this before, but repeat for us, would you? Are the symptoms for heart attacks different for men and women?
So the symptoms for everybody can be atypical, is what we call it. Classic symptoms are chest pain, shortness of breath, but other things that people feel are nausea, a numbness in their arms, can't breathe well, and some people don't have chest pain. Women are more likely than men not to have chest pain, but it can happen to anybody. So if you're not sure, you always got to call 911.
Have I heard that for women sometimes it feels like there's just like this stress on them? It's like almost an anxiety type of a feeling, is that right?
It can be that way, and it can be, women are much less likely to say pain. The word pain. They'll say it's just a little something. It's not really pain, it's pressure. They're much less likely to use the word pain.
Okay, so get something red, put it in the front of your closet so you don't forget on February 7th. Do keep watching for the information to come out for Go Red for Women, which will be happening this May. You heard them talk about how the monies raised go nationally as well as locally, so that if something ever happens in your family, hopefully the resource is there to make it right for you. And are you taking patients?
Yes, we'd love to have more patients. Centennial Heart at Park Ridge.
All right, and here you are for wearredday.org. That's the website for you to go online and learn more about how you can share your support on February 7th. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right now, West Shore Home is helping to make your dream bath a reality with our 3 for Free sales event. Every week, we help hundreds of homeowners reimagine their space, and now we're making it easier than ever with free installation, interest-free financing for 12 months, and a free upgrade to your project.